And what is the significance of those chromosomes of that chromosome 2 being fused?
The significance is it gives us our humanness. If we didn't have chromosome 2, you wouldn't have the neocortex. You wouldn't have sympathy, empathy, compassion. You wouldn't have the ability to self-regulate your own biology. And if that was the only one, you could say maybe it's weird, but maybe it's a fluke. But it wasn't the only one. Chromosome number 7. So as a musician, I'm a musician when I'm not doing this. Mm-hmm. And I've always, chimpanzees, they share 98% of our DNA. I mean, that's a mind blower, 98%. And so I've always wondered, why can't the chimpanzee sing? You're never going to hear a chimpanzee sing in Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. Or if you ever do, shoot me a text because I want to see that. And the question is why? And the answer is because chromosome 7 was stable in all primates for about 175 million years, stable. All right. All of a sudden, 2 little genes, there was this little switch of these 2 genes that connected our tongue and our jaw and the part of our brain that allows us complex speech and the ability to sing. And guess, just take a wild guess, when do you think that happened?
No idea.
200,000 years ago.
200,000 years ago.
Exactly the same time chromosome 2 was being fused, exactly the time that we appeared on Earth. What are the odds of chromosome 2 being fused and chromosome 7 happening all at the same time? And the odds are astronomically small because the odds of our genome forming the way it formed is 1 in 10 to the 600th.
What is the conventional explanation for this?
Darwin's theory of evolution suggests that we are the product of a long, slow, gradual process over a long period of time through what is called random mutations. Colloquially, we call it lucky biology.
Okay.
It's kind of like you've referred to Goldilocks conditions on Earth. It's the equivalent of Goldilocks. What are the chances that just the right genes, just the right chromosomes came together in just the right time, to give us our humanness? So you see these kinds of mutations, and scientists say, I mean, this isn't my opinion. This is in those technical, there's a paper from Proceedings National Academy of Sciences. The volume is called Genetics. It says this cannot happen under natural circumstances. Something happened 200,000 years ago to give us our humanness, and we appeared. And now here's the mind blower. 200,000 years later, now we can pull the DNA out of the fossilized remains of ancient forms of life. It used to be science fiction. Jurassic Park was based on the science fiction that they pulled the DNA out of dinosaur bones and then they brought the dinosaurs to life. They reconstituted them. To the best of my knowledge, we have not reconstituted any forms of life. But in the basement of the Pentagon, somebody, my chair squeaking, somebody up there is doing it. But what we can do, this is what we can do. We can pull that DNA and build a genome, a printout of that genome. And so now we can compare our genome today to the genome of the forms of life that Darwin's theory of evolution says we descended from, and the DNA says we didn't descend from them. We did not descend from Australopithecus. We didn't, Lucy. We didn't descend from Neanderthal. Now, if you do a DNA test for your ancestry, a lot of people will say, well, I've got Neanderthal DNA, and more in Northern Europe.